TikTok, I hadn't talked about soybeans much this spring, mostly because our soybeans have been planted really late, just because of the weather. We were so wet the first 3 weeks of May that soybean planting got pushed back. But these beans here were planted Memorial Day weekend. They look really good. These are NK52 D6E3s. As you can see, all the horse nettles that were here when we planted are dying because I sprayed them right after we planted. But I really like these beans. They are not real flashy looking. They won't get up great big, or in my experiences last year planting them, they don't get huge. They just put on a good, 2.5, 3 foot high plant that's loaded with beans. And that's what we're after. We're not trying to grow any great big beans, especially if you plant beans really early. Here they have a tendency to get really, really big, and usually that's not a good thing. Now, walking around this field this morning, I've noticed we've got some deer damage, which is not uncommon. Every field here gets deer damage. It's just part of where we farm at, unfortunately. And anymore, there's certain farms it's very hard to raise a bean crop because the deer pressure is so bad. My question is to TikTok, does anybody notice a difference between drilled beans and row planted beans as far as deer damage? With a row bean, like we plant on 15-inch rows, the deer can just walk right down the row, in my opinion, and just bite the tops out of everyone while they're coming up. On a drilled bean, since they're a little more scattered out, I think it's harder for the deer to really do damage quickly. That's just my theory, and I've heard other people say that too. So I'm thinking about maybe switching to a drill just for that reason. I don't like a drill. I like a planter because I can set the rate, and it's going to get within 5,000 of that rate every time. But as far as for the deer damage, we've got some farms that we need something to help us out. We've tried the only thing you can do is shoot them. That's all you can do. And there's farms that people don't want you to shoot them on. So it's kind of you're in between a rock and a hard place. But anyway, does anybody see any difference with drilled beans and planted beans as far as deer damage?